It's a relationship that spanned generations. But now, after 64 years, the Brown Bus Company will no longer be taking kids to and from school for the Nampa School District. It's an end of an era for sure that has many school board trustees scratching their heads. Every 5 years, dating back to 1960, when the company was known as the North American Central School Bus Company, the district has renewed their deal with Brown. But this year, the bus company put forth an offer that was $2 million more than the district anticipated. Certainly a bust to their budget. Nampa Schools had a couple of options for them. Pay that new contract and then continue to make more cuts to the budget even after money problems that already pushed them to a 4-day school week. Or they could end that decades-long dependence and open it up to bids from other bus companies, more befitting their budget. As Aspen Shumpert found out, Brown still jumped into the pool, but they didn't make the splash the district was hoping to see.
Discussions continue on the future of bus transportation in Nampa School District. Their 5-year contract with Brown Bus Company is up on July 30th. They've bused with them for over 60 years, renewing contracts when time. During a contract renewal discussion in spring between the two, it was discovered the school district wouldn't be able to afford what a new contract with Brown Bus would cost. It was about $2 million more a year than they could afford.
The district had no way of being able to afford at that point, nor was the district in shape to make more cuts to make that contract.
Instead, they were forced to go to bid for a new transportation contract. The process takes 4 weeks, and bids were due June 10th. They received bids from 2 companies, Brown Bus Company and First Student. But when they got the bids back, something was wrong with the Brown Bus documents. They missed or didn't fill out a few sections, leaving the district unsure on what fixed costs would be and how much it would be for shuttles, which takes students back and forth between schools for programs.
We do feel that we have a non-responsive bid due to the variables that were not included in the bid that allow us to accurately determine the actual value of the contract for bid number 2.
In a letter to the district, Brown Bus said their fixed costs were included in a different section on the spreadsheet, but the district still had questions. With only having one true qualified bid from First Student, the district's hands were tied again.
You don't put a fixed cost in a bid and say, let's talk about it later, of what those costs might be. That just doesn't sit with me.
They discussed reopening the bid process, which would take another 4 weeks, or accept the one bid they had with elements they asked for, and it came in under budget. They were also worried prolonging the decision even more could result in not having busing for the first day of school. Tuesday night, the board approved the bid from First Student for just over $7 million a year, which is saving the district about $1 million a year overall. I reached out to the school district today to learn what this change means and if anything will look different for transportation for the upcoming school year. They weren't available for an interview today, but did say more details would be shared at tomorrow night's school board meeting during their final budget hearing. Brian.
Okay, so after 64 years, what did the Brown Bus Company have to say about, outbidding themselves outside of that contract?
Yeah, I reached out to them too and asked, hey, what happened? And they said they weren't able to share any details at this point as well. So it's unknown for right now.
Okay, well, maybe we'll get some more details at the meetings tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night, that's right.
Thanks, Aspen.